You know what food you'll find in each local dish here in Togo? Fish. Fufu, keke, to. With 7 million citizens and 5 tourists, we're talking a lot of fish. So where do all these fish come from? My expectation of visiting a thriving fishing community on the shores of Avepozo, Togo, were washed away when I saw the sad faces of the fishermen tugging in their boats. As I approached and offered my assistance, people started laughing. Yobo, yobo. It was obvious why. The white man thinks he can help. Challenge accepted. I grabbed the rope and started to pull. After docking each boat, the lids of the fish buckets were lifted and silence would fall.
No fish, no talking.
10 years ago, people here caught 20 kilos per person. 5 years ago, it was 5. Now, 2 kilos at best, and they're all small. So if they weren't catching the fish, who was? China? Apparently China is heavily invested in West Africa, which has led vulnerable countries like Togo to give in to China's economic superpower. China is literally stealing millions of jobs and natural resources, and the world's reaction? All fired up, I decided I'm going to join a fishing crew. I had to see what they deal with, experience the anticipation, and I physically wanted to help. So there I was, a naive Yovo, representative of the capitalist world, volunteering to work. No one took me seriously except for Captain Wisdom, who was happy to take me to sea. Thrilled, I celebrated with a dish of keke, beat some locals at arm wrestling, and headed back to prepare for the night shift. When I arrived to the boat at 2 a.m., I was shocked to be turned away. Apparently, I needed permission from the boat owner. My motivation plummeted. I'm sad. But I wasn't going to give up. At 6:30, I was back at the beach, pulling in the same boat that rejected me. I had to get on that boat. I explained the reason to the owner, and that night we entered the rough waters. We dropped 2 150-meter nets, waited 4 hours, 500 meters offshore, no life jackets and no GPS. As the sun rose, we lifted the nets, and as expected, there was no talking. If there's no fish, no talking?
No talking, just a silence. Silence boats.
Avepozo's silence isn't heard by the Togolese government, nor the Chinese, or the rest of the world. It's just another one of the many sad realities in West Africa. But the thing is, we're all contributing to these realities. Thousands of kilometers off the coast of Togo, millions of people are consuming the precious fish which Wisdom's village has been relying on for centuries. As we continue to enjoy the constant flow of supplies, someone, somewhere, is exploiting those resources on the backs of those left in the dark. Listen, I understand this is not the most uplifting finale, but some stories don't have a happy ending. That's the fact that the fishermen deal with every single day, and their realities shouldn't be kept a secret.